My name is Madi Kuokos. I recently graduated from the University of Florida and I studied animal sciences. I started using Honorlock during COVID in 2020 and have used it every year since then. I used Honorlock in a lot of my classes, ranging from general chemistry to organic chemistry, biochem, biology, and even business finance. Some of the tests I use Honorlock for were mainly just high stakes exams. Any quizzes were typically just administered regularly. I didn't have any written tests that I did it for, so mainly just multiple choice and entering numbers. I think students around campus like Honorlock. At first we're a little apprehensive of it just because it was kind of unknown, but we've really come to appreciate it now because it's a lot less invasive than other proctoring platforms. Honorlock definitely makes test taking a lot more flexible and convenient. I personally think that students enjoy the flexibility. I know I do, just because I don't like having to take a test at a certain time and place where I can take it in the comfort of my own home. Other online proctoring systems felt really invasive and super glitchy to the point where they would affect the performance of my computer. One program even went so far as to shut down my online file cache so that they wouldn't upload to the cloud, which was kind of a pain. But fortunately, Honorlock never did anything like that, which I was really appreciative of. Honorlock support was super easy to contact. All I had to do was click the little chat bubble, and within 5 minutes, I was on my way to retaking the exam. I really liked that Honorlock was less invasive in the fact that I didn't have a live proctor kind of hounding me before the test, which would heighten my anxiety. I prefer online testing just because it allows me to be in the comfort of my own home. I can have a snack or water if I need to. I don't love having to test in a room full of people, so being able to be in an environment that's comfortable and quiet really helps me focus. I appreciate its benefits and unique features compared to other solutions, and it just feels really easy and able to be integrated with an online testing platform. Honorlock was really seamless to use because it was integrated in all of my courses. The assignments that required me to use it, you would just go to and click on, and Honorlock would be all set up for you, and all you had to do was start assessment, and then you were being proctored. I had to use Honorlock practice exams for a couple of my courses. Those helped me get familiar with the features of the software. I had to be able to use the calculator, which I hadn't had to do before, as well as, like showing scratch paper and then answering different types of questions, be that multiple choice or fill in the blank. So it helped me get comfortable with all those different features. I think students overall felt that the practice exams did help improve their performance and just kind of alleviate any fears that they may have had. I think proctoring exams in universities is probably here to stay. I know that a lot of teachers don't enjoy assembly exams in person, and using stuff like Honorlock has allowed it to stay online, and I don't see why it would go back to in person if it didn't have to. I think it's important for the University of Florida to uphold academic integrity because we are a top 5 institution and we value the caliber of education that we provide students. I feel like I would be naive if I said that students don't cheat on exams, but I don't personally know of anybody that's cheated using Honorlock.